Just come here and take a look at this man right here. I'm talking about take a look at the eyes. Everybody wants to know. I heard some guy come out here, Mr. Steve-O. Steve-O's going to be a special referee. All of a sudden, what they're trying to do is they're trying to corner me. They're trying to make me like a rat, you know. I ain't no rat. Steve-O, you want to come in there? For a while there, your hand wasn't doing so good itself. Tommy Rich, your hand wasn't doing so good itself. When we had him up against the post here, and he was crying and begging and screaming, then you weren't too happy then, were you? Well, just take a look at this man right here, Dusty Rhodes. He thinks he's really tough, doesn't he, right? Where has he been? He's afraid of the tiger right here. Where's he been? Where's old Jelly Roll been, huh?
Just a moment. I think that's enough now, Mr. Piper. I'll tell you what. I do have some videotape comments from Dusty Rhodes. I would be very appreciative if you would just stand here, take a look at this monitor right over here, and you'll hear about Dusty Rhodes.
In Atlanta, Georgia, in the past 4 or 5 years, and most of them I've been involved in. Most of them Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, been involved in. Because that's where the play is. That's where the deal is. And that's where every man, woman, and child working for a living right now, as hard as it is, can know when they ask a Dusty Rhodes 120%, they get it full return. They get it full return. A lot of guys will offer up their innocence, and they're paying back in scorn. But not Dusty Rhodes. Tommy Rich, Piper, Ole Anderson, it's right here now. The fire's out of control. I ran around with a cast on my head. I know what it is to lay somebody open. And young wildfire Tommy Rich gonna take that cast with my help, and we're gonna lay you both open. Because that's the final chapter. That's the final play. That is the final deal, Daddy.
Final chapter, all right. Like I told you, but you see, the problem is, Rose, I'm the one writing the book, Rose. I'm talking $5,000 right here. This man, this eye of the tiger right here, comes for $5,000. What I'm talking about is 5,000. Wait, $5,000. You want $5,000? Look at him. That's another one. Now what do you think? Look at that. Look at him surrounded. I am surrounded. And that's another one. Now what do you think, Rich? Oh, now what do you think? What do you think now? Look at that. It's the most magnificent thing ever seen. And they're all mine, Mr. Every last one of them is mine. Now, Rick. Now who's sweating, Mr. Dusty Rhodes? Now who's sweating, gentlemen? $5,000.
What a tremendous turning change of events.
One more. Get set to sweat, boys. Come on, you got one more day.
Match in order right now. Buzz Sawyer and Paul Orndorff.
That's right. I got something to prove to the people out there. I got something to prove to myself. Paul Orndorff, you're looking at the best that money has to offer. You're looking at the best that professional wrestling has to offer. And I'm going to show him right here, right now, because I'm the national champion. The power slam will prevail because Buzz Sawyer is #1, which it shows right here, Gordon.
All right, the comments from Buzz Sawyer, so let's go to the ring. Paul Orndorff going up against Buzz Sawyer. This, of course, a return match between these two. Neither man able to gain the advantage previously. Boy, and you talk about two men who are geared, who are psyched, who have the intensity. And the crowd very quickly becoming a partisan crowd. Good drop toe hold by Sawyer. And look at Sawyer trying to get in with, well, he tried to set up for possibly a banana split. Orndorff broke it up very nicely. And you're seeing two men going right back to the basics. Good back out by Orndorff. Good block as Sawyer went for a double leg. And they're into the ropes once again. You talk about two fantastic athletes. Collar and elbow. This time it's Orndorff getting the side headlock. And so Buzz Sawyer trapped in that side headlock momentarily. Off the ropes. And it was Orndorff with the advantage. That time Orndorff up and over his man. Sawyer caught him. Good hip toss, but Orndorff outside. Good drop toe hold by Orndorff into an inside armbar. Boy, you talk about tremendous competition. We're seeing it here. Back on their feet once again. It's Sawyer with a massive forearm. into the upper chest of Paul Orndorff. Another one, and now it is Orndorff who has Sawyer down momentarily. Sawyer utilizing those ring ropes. Great move by Sawyer. But Orndorff slips away from it and gets back into the advantage position. You talk about fantastically conditioned athletes who know their craft, and they do know it. Sawyer went to the Nationals as an amateur. Orndorff, who was all-state in just about everything he participated in. We've seen earlier his prowess on the football field. Neither man has any wasted movement. Good move by Orndorff as he hooked that arm coming around. And so Sawyer, who is the national heavyweight champion. That belt is not on the line, I might add. And Orndorff is pressing. Orndorff pressing the attack now on Sawyer. Notice the way Sawyer grimacing because Orndorff has kept tremendous pressure on him. Wide step over, punishes that deltoid. Orndorff's theory must be take away the weakest link on Sawyer very quickly if he can. That would be the left arm. Reversal by Orndorff. Sawyer tried to get him. Couldn't have done. Orndorff had it. No, sir. Orndorff, beautiful flying head scissors. Orndorff keeping the head scissors now on Buzz Sawyer. And you know when you have two athletes with their capabilities that at any second one man could score that pinfall or could get his man into that submission hold. And, of course, this being a submission sport, knowing the pride that these two men have and the intensity they have, either one of them could end up with a serious injury from this match, but it is Orndorff now carrying the attack on Sawyer. Orndorff spearheading these salient thrusts against the offense of Buzz Sawyer and doing his very best to turn it back. And you might be able to hear some outside voices cheering on Buzz Sawyer. One of them belonging to a member of the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Ole Anderson. It'd be interesting to find out what is going to occur with Mr. Anderson regarding the NWA World Tag Team titles.
Orndorff looks pretty good. And I guess a lot of people think he can wrestle, play football, a natural athlete. But right now, you're going to see... Come on! What Buzz has to do is get him out of the power slam!
He's got the power slam on Orndorff, and it should be a... No, sir! Orndorff came out of that power slam. He came out before the count of three. Orndorff came out of the power slam before the count of three. He's got a lot of trouble, however, and Buzz Sawyer now trying to close in, trying to finish off Paul Orndorff. But it's the first time I've ever seen anybody emerge from the power slam applied by Buzz Sawyer. And Sawyer must be trying to analyze the situation, and Orndorff could be in a lot of trouble here. Orndorff gamely trying to come back to his feet. Sawyer after him. Sawyer continues to punish the back, going after the lumbar region. And it is Orndorff still not aggressive at this point, just trying to get back on his feet. What determination, what grit, what courage. Orndorff in tremendous pain as Sawyer closes in and continues to punish the lower region of the back. Sawyer now has things definitely under his own control as Orndorff. Orndorff fires back a kidney punch. It is Orndorff. fighting back. Gately catches him once again in the midstretches. Orndorff with another hard right hand. Orndorff unloads the haymaker that time to put Sawyer back to the canvas. Hits Sawyer now down on one knee. Sawyer staggers back to his feet. Hits Orndorff, catching him with both feet as he comes in toward the corner. Paul Orndorff hanging on by sheer grit and determination. Hits Orndorff now. Great second effort on the part of Paul Orndorff as Paul Orndorff continues to wage battle against Buzz Sawyer. Has him in a high backdrop. That has taken its toll on Orndorff's back, however. Orndorff down across the chest. And Sawyer all but out on his feet. And what a battle of two great gladiators here. Neither man willing to give an inch. Both men fighting through intense pain. And the bell has rung. The bell has rung. Neither man able to gain a pinfall in Orndorff. Totally oblivious to that bell. Just kept right on battling. But what a tremendous battle between two men who just don't know the meaning of the word quit.
You know how lucky he is. Orndorff is a lucky man. He's got a day to live. After that, I don't think there's anything left of him. He's going to be walking around with a sore back. One day only, because when this one day is gone, it'll be the last day on earth. Mr. Sawyer's going to make sure that Orndorff doesn't go anyway. I'll be there at ringside to make sure it happens. You know
something, brother. We got a little film clip here